when I found the solution to start adding spices to my food, and that helped me not only lose weight, but love what I was eating and feel alive and have fun, that I was like, I need to share this with everybody, okay? So if something ever happened to you that really helped you transform, there's like something inside of you that you feel like it's not fair to keep it to yourself. So that's exactly why I want to share it with you. It's like a burning desire, and I really want you to understand that I want to help you, and there is an easy way to lose weight, and once it happens, you'll realize it, okay? And I want you to believe that. I'm very genuine. And so, all right, so let me get started because I want to let you know how to do this special cinnamon snack. Now, the first thing I have is obviously cinnamon, okay? Any kind of cinnamon. I have apples. You really only need like a quarter of an apple. Oops, sorry, you can't see that. So an apple. And I always like having a little sweet apple. This is a Fuji apple, but any apple is good. And then you have cottage cheese. Okay, I'm going to actually show you this one. Okay, this is what I do. I search the grocery store for hours because I'm crazy like that. I'm like obsessed with losing weight and with keeping my weight off, all right, from food, because it happens so quickly for me. I just want to keep doing it. I don't want to work out for hours anymore, and that doesn't work anyway. So I searched the entire dairy section of the grocery store to find the best nutrients. Sorry, I just got a phone call there. So just let me know that you can still see me. Someone said they can barely hear me. Vera, can you let me know? Can you let me know if you can hear me nicely? Because I have this earpiece in. See, I'm trying to be kind of professional here a little bit, so that I want to make sure that you can hear me. Okay. So anyway, Friendship 1% cottage cheese. The most amazing thing about cottage cheese. Seriously, I've studied foods so extensively that the nutrients on here are crazy. Like, you get 15 grams of protein. You have hardly any sugar, which is the thing. Once you take sugar down, your weight comes off. But it's not easy to take sugar off. So I'm going to teach you all the tricks on how to do that. Hardly any carbs. Carbs aren't bad, but you don't want to overload yourself on carbs. You know, lower fats and low calories, 90 calories for this, okay? So if you don't like cottage cheese, try it the way that I'm going to show you, because it's sweet and it's nice. If you don't eat cottage cheese, you can also do this with Greek yogurt. And if you don't eat dairy, then just do the apples and the cinnamon, okay? And that's totally fine as well. Let me see. Yes. So Eva, I just managed. Oh my God! It says no sound. Okay, I can hear you well. Please repeat. No sound. Sound gone. What if I tell someone else? Let me know that you can hear the sound. One second. One second. Reconnecting. Okay. Okay. It should. Okay. All right. So it should be. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. Thanks, Eva. Okay. So this is so easy. I really want to, move on. So I want to just show you how to do this so that you can do it in like 1 second. Yay, thank you, Joe. Awesome. All right, so you take half a cup, okay? Half a cup, thank you, Ellie, of cottage cheese. All right. You really don't have to be exact, honestly. I don't like to be exact with anything. It's so boring. You don't need to be exact. This is not baking, okay? This is like do whatever you want, but keep the ingredients healthy. So, but you have about half a cup, just in case you don't go by cups. It's about 113 grams of cottage cheese. Can you see it? Yay! Thank you, Christabel. Nice to see you. All right. So now, what I'm going to do is add. I'm going to take this apple. You can't see it right now, so I'm going to chop it up, but the camera doesn't go down that low. Okay, I'm going to show you. Don't worry, I'm going to show you. Let me just finish cutting it, and I'll show you how much I cut. I'm cutting it into tiny little pieces so that you can just like pop it in your mouth and just easily eat it. It's just going to be like mini bite size. They're super cute. Like something you would cut for like a toddler. Cut that for yourself. Okay, I'm going to show you this. All right, so see, it's just that much. It was like less than a fourth of an apple. Okay, and all I'm going to do is drop it in there. Get it all in there. Okay, so that's nice and everything. Cottage cheese and apples, that's nice. But let's add the good stuff now, okay? take your cinnamon. This is the thing that makes it taste like dessert. But while you're using the cinnamon, you are going to be getting major, major fat loss benefits, okay? This is helping reduce your belly fat. That thing that we all hate, the thing that I despise. I hate having extra belly fat. I try to do everything I can to keep it off. I'm adding about a half a teaspoon. Ooh, look how pretty it's gonna make it. Okay, like that. But now, all I'm gonna do is mix it all around, okay? Okay, so I'm just doing it right here, live for you. This is literally, oh my God, and did I tell you, I posted this in the group, but I brought these ingredients today, and it was looked so good that I already ate this today. So I'm gonna have some bites, but I already had a whole entire serving of this. Okay, so this is apple cinnamon cottage cheese, which I call my simple cinnamon snack. Okay, so have you ever had an apple cinnamon pie? Well, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like an apple cinnamon pie. Of course, you don't have the crust, but you don't miss it because you have the cottage cheese, and that makes it taste, it gives you a heavier taste. You get so much protein, and ladies, I want you to know you need to add protein into your diet, and the easiest way is to put the cinnamon on the cottage cheese, and then it tastes like you're literally eating dessert, like you're being bad. Okay, that's why I keep saying cheat your way to skinny. You can cheat your way to skinny by eating like this. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite, okay? Oh my God, I'm gonna have to force myself not to eat all of this, like right now in front of you. Oh my God, I wish you could be here with me right now. I'm not even exaggerating. The Fuji apples, like the apples are so sweet and crisp, and the cinnamon and cottage cheese is so blended together. Like you don't even taste the cottage cheese. It tastes just like a cinnamon apple, sweet, beautiful dessert. Okay, I'm gonna get one more bite because I can't resist. Let me know, does this sound good to you? Like, is this something that did you see how it took me about 10 seconds to make this? Yeah, give me some hearts. I love those hearts. Thank you so much. It makes me feel so happy when you give me hearts. And thank you so much. So let me know, yes, would you try this? Is this something you're going to try? I mean, this can literally be your afternoon snack. If you eat this every day, you're going to drop that weight, okay? And you're going to love it while you're doing it. You're going to literally feel like you're cheating. You're going to be telling everyone, I'm eating like food that tastes like I'm always ordering. Like, you're not going to need dessert anymore because you're eating this, okay? So, yes. Okay, good. Andrea's saying absolutely. Okay, Ellie's saying it sounds great, but might try it with plain yogurt with a heart. Thank you. I love that. Cindy says, yum. Carol says, I'm definitely going to try this. Like, it's so easy. It's not even a trick. Like, when I had it for the first time, I was like, did I add something wrong to this? Like, did I add a ton of sugar to this? Because it tastes like it. But it's the cinnamon, okay? So I want to tell you something. Like, if some of you might have taken my my previous challenge. It was my Spice Yourself Skinny 5-day challenge where I talked about some of the benefits of cinnamon. But one of the things is that was supposed to be a gift for gods and monarchs, okay? And it was supposed to be, like, it was said to be a gift from Apollo the Great, or for Apollo the Great, and the Roman god of medicine and health. So I always keep telling you, these spices have been used for centuries. They've been used by gods, I mean, by people, like stories about gods. They've been used by monarchs, you know, by royalty, and they were really, really expensive. And so there's something that our ancestors knew about the use of spices. And I always like to say, let's go back to the basics. Let's use natural ingredients. And obviously that's going to be so good for our body versus all of the packaged things, all of those, you know, Weight Watchers, counting points all the time and going to get frozen packaged food. That doesn't really work for you. It works for a little while, it does, but then it doesn't work over the long term, and it's not good for you to eat packaged up food every day, right? So, all right, Andrea, you're saying how frequently should you have cinnamon during the day? You can literally have a pinch a day, okay? Have a pinch in your coffee, or have a pinch in your, I'm going to tell you 5 ways, okay? There's so many ways. In your curries, in your lentils, in your smoothie, okay? And when I say a pinch, what I mean is a half teaspoon a day. I'm going to show you this so you remember. Half teaspoon, okay? Half teaspoon a day. You can have a pinch. Now, if you want to have more than that, that's great. Have as much as you want. You can have more. If a half a teaspoon isn't enough, you can do a teaspoon, and you can do it, like I have 2 cups of coffee a day. I have it in my coffee. Like the coffee, I posted a picture of my coffee. Actually, I'm going to show you right now. My coffee from this morning. I actually probably put about a half a teaspoon, but I'm going to have another cup of coffee this afternoon, and I'm going to put another, and I don't measure it. Like, you don't have to measure this. Don't worry. It's going to work no matter if you do half. You don't have to be so specific with spices because it has so many benefits. Like, you don't have to count, okay? So I want you to know that you don't have to count everything. So I usually just take this, I sprinkle it till it covers my food, and then that's good, or my drink, and that's it. So I want to tell you why I'm talking about cinnamon. Like, why is it so important? The thing about cinnamon, this is what you need to control your blood sugar. So if you have any concerns about diabetes, this is what you need to have in your diet because it brings your blood sugar down. And even if you're not concerned about diabetes and you want to get skinny just because you want to get skinny, and there's everything right about that, why wouldn't we want to get skinny and healthy? Okay, and be in a healthy place for our bodies. It controls your insulin levels. So what that means is that there is not as much sugar that's being stored as fat in your body. Okay, so cinnamon helps manage your blood sugar and control your insulin levels. And what that does is that helps you to store less fat. So your fat actually things don't get stored as fat. They just go away. So that's why you always want to have this. If you're ever having a chocolate dessert, sprinkle some cinnamon on there, okay? Because it lowers your blood sugar, and all of that sugar from the chocolate, it doesn't get converted to fat, okay? Let's see, and then it also, it's basically, it has been proven to burn belly fat more than other areas, okay? And that's why this is so important. Like, belly fat is my major problem area. I never in my life imagined, I dreamed of having a flat stomach. I literally dreamed of it, and it never happened. The only time it started happening was after I had 2 kids in my mid-30s. That's the first time I wore a bikini and felt awesome in it, okay? And I'd never felt like that ever before, and it was because I started adding cinnamon and the other spices I'm going to share with you this week, okay? So let's see. Yes, Amy, it's about cinnamon. You're right, Fatima. Okay. Oh, you can't hear anything? Oh no. Okay, I'm all right. Well, this will be posted later on too. Hi, Shameen. And Andrea saying that you're super thrilled because you have issues with insulin. That's why you want to use cinnamon. It's a natural remedy. It helps you, if you're pre-diabetic, if you're diabetic, if your parents were diabetic, or if you want to get skinny, or, okay? So either of those. You want to get that belly fat off, and you want to stop storing that belly fat or that fat in general, whether you have the fat on your legs or your butt or wherever, okay? And Elania is saying, you're so excited with 3 hearts. Yay! Thank you. I love it when you're excited. I don't know if you can tell, but I like getting excited, okay? So that's awesome. Okay, so 5 ways to add more cinnamon. Let me tell you. I want you to aim to add a half teaspoon to a teaspoon to your diet every day, starting now. If you haven't already, please do that. If you need to go out and get it, go out and get it, okay? I really want you to start doing that, and I want you to start adding a little more cinnamon and maybe adding a little less sugar, okay? So try that out. It's like if you're doing it in your coffee, and you usually have a teaspoon of sugar in your coffee, or say you have 2 teaspoons of sugar. Use 1 teaspoon of sugar and then use 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, okay? Or half a teaspoon of cinnamon. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. To start, half a teaspoon is good. Yes, okay, so what you're doing is, like, cinnamon has a sweetness in it. It helps control your insulin level, keep your blood sugar low, so you don't really need the sugar. All right, so that's what I want you to do. So here's 5 ways that I want you to start. There's 5 ideas, okay? First of all, I'm going to give you a bonus one, is the simple cinnamon snack that I just made for you, the apple cinnamon cottage cheese, okay? Let's see. So sprinkle it in your tea or coffee. If you use milk or creamer, go ahead and keep using the milk or creamer, but like I said, bring the sugar down and add a little more cinnamon. If you don't need to use creamer, ideally you're going to have black coffee with cinnamon, okay? Do any of you know Tim Ferriss's 4-Hour Body? Let me know if you know about Tim Ferriss's 4-Hour Body, because I'm a big fan, and I actually follow a lot of principles from there. And Tim Ferriss, who's like a guru basically in so many things, including weight loss, really advocates black cinnamon and coffee. And that's where I started doing it. It was hard for me to release my creamer in the beginning because it's so delicious. You don't have to do that right away, but over time, maybe you can try to decrease it a little bit. But what I want you to do right now is just worry about adding cinnamon. Okay, you can add a teaspoon to your oatmeal or to your cereal at breakfast time, okay? So if you're having a nice oatmeal, I'm going to show you the oatmeal I like. I like having this Bob's Red Mill. It's gluten-free oatmeal. It has flax and chia seeds. I'm just showing you because it's at my fingertips. I'm in my kitchen, so I want to show you as many things as I can, okay? But what I do is I sprinkle some cinnamon on it after it's cooked. It tastes so sweet, okay? It's so good. All right, so if you are making a smoothie, drop it in your smoothie, okay, before it blends, so it blends all in. You could have a green smoothie and add that, and it's so flavorful. I mean, obviously you want to have, like, for sweetness, you can add fruit to that green smoothie, or you can have a fruit smoothie. But when you add that cinnamon, you're getting those insulin controlling benefits, and you're getting that weight loss that is really coming down, okay? I mean, you're getting that weight loss, so your belly fat is coming down. And so, yay, Amy Gill is saying, love this 7-day series, heart, love it, thank you. Let's see. Okay, so add some in your smoothies, make and drink cinnamon tea, okay? Oh my God. So I have had challenges like this before. I did it one time before, a few months ago. And it was my 5-day Spice Yourself Skinny Trivia series. And so that's where I first shared my cinnamon, actually my fire tea, okay? And so, that is actually in the cheat sheet that I have sent you if you are enrolled in the emails for this series, okay, for this challenge. So you'll get it every morning at 7 a.m. You're going to get my tips. But for cinnamon, I sent you a extra special cheat sheet, and I'm going to do something because I want to make sure all of you get it. I'm going to post it in the Busy Women Get Fit Facebook group right after this, and it has my fire tea recipe, which uses a cinnamon stick. And a cinnamon stick, it takes longer for the cinnamon to come out, but it really becomes so flavorful. It's like slow cooking. When you slow cook, the flavors really come out. So it's a cinnamon tea, and you make it with the cinnamon stick. And it's like such a nice nighttime cap. So say that sometimes you like to have say sometimes you need like a late night snack or a glass of wine every night. Try my cinnamon tea instead for your late night snack or your late night, in place of your late night wine, and see how it fulfills you, okay? It like touches your soul. That it's so good. It's like you feel like you're in love with the world when you're drinking cinnamon tea, my fire tea, okay? So grab that fire tea recipe. It's going to be in the Busy Women Get Fit Facebook group. I'm going to upload it under files shortly after this video, and you also got it to your email, okay? So, okay, one other thing is use it when you're cooking lentils or beans. Now, people don't think about this because you think of it as sweet, but it actually adds a complex taste to like yellow lentils, black lentils, any lentils, or any beans. So you can add a cinnamon stick if you're boiling those lentils, or you can just add a sprinkle of cinnamon, either one. But it's a really nice sweet taste to go with the savory. Okay, so, oh, awesome, Shameen, you're having the fire tea right now. Yay! Hi, Isabel. Nice to see you. Oh my God, Rennie said that you enjoyed the fire tea, and can you have this all day? Yes, because everything is good in that. Everything is good. You can have 2 glasses. You can have whatever you want. And it's like you're just, oh my God, you're just soothing your body with that fire tea. Okay, so that is really all I have for you today. I wanted to share my special cinnamon snack. which tastes like dessert, but it actually ends up burning your belly fat. Can you imagine that? I wanted to share with you why cinnamon is so valuable in our lives. Why it was used as gifts to, for gods, okay, for monarchs and for royalty. And then I wanted to share with you why cinnamon is so powerful for weight loss. It makes you skinny, okay? It helped me get skinny, and I use it every day. I can't start my day without my cinnamon coffee. And then I wanted to share with you 5 ways to use it in your day. So I did that today. I hope you enjoy.